welcome back to Active News. I'm your host, Isabella Galbraith.
And I'm Clara Pierce. Thank you for tuning in to Active News, where we bring news to young people, presented by young people.
Our show today is jam-packed with important current events that you need to know about. Let's jump right in.
Thanks, Isabella. Coronavirus has affected schools, medical professionals, and now sports worldwide. The International Olympic Committee, known as the IOC, has decided to postpone the 2020 Tokyo Olympics in Japan until July 2021. This is in light of the global pandemic.
This was the first time the Olympics have been postponed in the 124-year modern history of the Games. The Olympics have been canceled 3 times in modern history. Once during World War I and twice during World War II, when Japan was also supposed to host the Games. Talk about bad luck for Japan.
It certainly is bad luck, but postponing was the correct decision. A recent poll showed that 70% of Japan's population agreed with the postponement due to coronavirus concerns. Now, let's take a look at what the Olympic athletes around the world think about the decision to postpone the Olympic Games.
And I think everyone is really excited that skateboarding is going to be in the Olympics for the first time. But, everything happens for a reason. I think they made a great decision to move to next year. And now we're going to have more time to train, I think it's good.
It is incredibly relieving for me. I think it's also, a relief for athletes around the world who are trying to reconcile getting into top shape with putting their communities and themselves at risk.
Well, it seems like for the most part, athletes are on board with the decision. They certainly will be in tip-top shape with an extra year of training.
For our next story, let's travel to Uganda, where music is being used to combat coronavirus. Ugandan pop star and political challenger Bobi Wine and his fellow artist Nubian Lee have created a catchy song to help spread awareness about the importance of personal hygiene during the global pandemic. Let's take a listen.
The coronavirus is sweeping over mankind. Everybody must be alert. It's a global pandemic we can never take for granted. Kila mtu must be alert. It's a matter of life we can never take for granted. Discipline and personal hygiene, and make sure you regularly wash your hands. Keep a distance from everyone. Report anything like a symptom.
That certainly is catchy.
It sure is. As Bobi Wine's lyrics say, the bad news is that everyone is a potential victim, but the good news is that everyone is a potential solution. These lyrics bring us together in the fight against coronavirus. By using music, something everyone loves, Bobi Wine has brought the importance of the fight against coronavirus to the public.
Other musical artists are also using their platform to fight against coronavirus, such as the Senegalese rapper group Yenamar. Their song, Shield Against Coronavirus, informs citizens to wash their hands, dispose of used tissues, and most importantly, avoid crowds.
Thank you, Bobi Wine and Yenamar, for using your musical talents to fight against coronavirus.
Now, let's travel out of Africa to the second most populated country in the world, India. According to the 2019 U.S. Census, India's population is trailing behind China at about 1.3 billion people. And a lot of people means a lot of cars. Unfortunately, cars are one of the major causes of global warming as they emit carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. Recently, a car company called Tata Motors in India has made a push to kickstart India's electric vehicle production to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. As the managing director of Tata Motors says, this is the launch of an ecosystem, which is the real need, not just another vehicle launch. What is an electric vehicle ecosystem, you may ask? Well, to be able to convert India to electric vehicles, you need the infrastructure to do so. Tata Motors has already set up 100 charging stations around India and promises to add another 650 more in 20 major cities in India over the next year. Let's hope that this green vehicle movement Tata is starting in India catches on to other Indian car companies so they can dramatically decrease their carbon footprint.
Our next story is truly out of this world. NASA is working on their Lunar Gateway, which will be a lunar space station orbiting the moon. NASA says this lunar space station is a crucial step for its plan to build a permanent outpost on the moon. Recently, NASA chose to partner with Elon Musk's company SpaceX to help supply the lunar space station. SpaceX will receive a portion of NASA's $7 billion budget for their Dragon XL spacecraft. The Dragon XL spacecraft can carry up to 5 metric tons of cargo to the Lunar Gateway. That's over 11,000 pounds or 5,000 kilograms. The goal of NASA's Lunar Gateway will be to explore the moon's southern pole and will allow NASA to conduct further missions to explore Mars.
Wow, I can't wait to see what NASA discovers in the future. But for now, let's come back down to Earth and take a trip to the distant past, ancient Egypt. 4,700 years ago, Imhotep was believed to be the world's first architect and designed Egypt's first pyramid. The pyramid is called Pyramid of Djoser, or the Step Pyramid, and was named after Pharaoh Djoser, one of ancient Egypt's 3rd dynasty kings. The pyramid consists of mastabas, or burial chambers stacked on top of each other that create a pyramid shape. At the center of the pyramid is the sarcophagus, or coffin, of King Djoser himself. Although the pyramid has remained in good condition after 4,700 years, Egypt recently completed a restoration project of the pyramid that lasted 14 years. The goal of the restoration project was to prevent the pyramid from collapsing and to restore some of the paths inside the pyramid for tourists to access. Now that the restoration is complete, the Pyramid of Djoser is open again for you to visit in person, or you can explore the pyramid through the Active News website.
Now, let's head further east from Egypt to the country of Kazakhstan, where women are breaking gender stereotypes through the game of chess. Let's check it out.
Meet Kazakhstan's chess queens, the young female players who are outperforming men in the patriarchal society. The group of local prodigies routinely make headlines for winning international tournaments, amongst them 23-year-old Dinara Saduakasova. She is the highest-ranked Kazakh woman and has opened a chain of chess schools.
I see this chess boom. I see so many chess centers being opened, chess centers being introduced at schools, and I realize I have contributed to it, to making chess popular, to encouraging parents to enroll their children in chess clubs, even if it's just a hobby.
Dinara Saduakasova has opened a chain of chess schools in Kazakhstan, teaching over 600 students how to play chess for free. In Kazakhstan, the subject of feminism is considered taboo, but these champion female chess players are breaking gender stereotypes and educating a future generation of female chess players.
Wow, it is hard to believe that in this day and age, women still do not have equal rights as men.
I couldn't agree with you more, Clara. Active News subscribers, for this week's Get Active question, we want to know, what can you do to help with the movement for equal gender rights for all worldwide?
Thanks, Isabella, for our Get Active question of the week. We are the future of this world, so it's up to us to push for equal gender rights for all.
Here at Active News, we truly believe young people can make a difference. Let's now head to our Get Active News anchor, Oscar, to hear his idea about how we can help with the movement for gender rights worldwide. It's all you, Oscar.
Thank you, Clara and Isabella. Oscar O'Connor back again for your Get Active question of the week. This week, we want to know, what can you do to help with the movement for equal gender rights worldwide? One important way to help with equalizing gender rights for all is to write letters to people in power. In your letter, you can share your opinion and support it with examples. You can mail your letter to your local mayor, local representative, or governor. You can also share your letter virtually and spread awareness to friends and family to get them on board with the movement for equal gender rights for all. However you choose to share it, writing a letter gives you a voice and therefore power to share your ideas. Now we want to know, what can you do to help with the movement for equal gender rights worldwide? Log on to the Active News website at www.actv-news.com and share your ideas on the Get Active blog. That's all for me. I'm Oscar O'Connor, reminding you to stay informed and get active.
Thanks for that, Oscar. We can't wait to hear your ideas. Don't forget to submit your ideas to the Get Active blog now for how you plan to advocate for equal gender rights. That's all from Active News. I'm Clara Pierce.
And I'm Isabella Galbraith, reminding you to stay informed and get active.